Hello, my name is Wendy Diaz-Wilson, and today we'll be going over the art assets I created for the second version of my board game, Curse of the Vampire. So to start off, here is the updated version of the board game I created. So for this updated version, I made a bigger board overall. This is approximately a 20 by 20 inch board, which ended up creating larger square pieces. I also created a foldable one that is approximately 17 by 17 inch board. And these were some of the cards I made. Vial of Nectar is one of the new curse cards I created. And then also Ritual Reversal is also one of the new additions to the curse cards. I also, from here, updated the rules sheet. I made this a white sheet instead of the red sheet because I found out it's much more expensive for companies to print in red, and I think it's a lot more cleaner and more accessible. This is also a die I made out of epoxy and this red powder. So you can definitely see it's homemade. Which was a lot of fun. I kept it the red and black and gold aesthetic to kind of match the board game. And then from there, I also created a bag that kind of looks like almost blood splatter kind of look on the outside. And this was to hold some of the new player pieces I created, the die, the cards. So these I also purchased little different stands to differentiate them better. I also bought this box which I painted black and added the cover title and QR codes to this as well. And so this is just me also demonstrating the use of everything kind of together. So you'd be able to put like all the pieces away inside of this bag, die, the different cards. And then while I'm gathering all the cards, the important thing to note is the QR code. The QR aspect itself, I did use a website, but I did create the bloody keynote, the music note on it. So it kind of insinuate that maybe it leads to some sort of musical aspect. And so here I am just tucking it into this like little cubby spot. And then from here I also am putting in my foldable version of the game. So this is kind of like a to-go version, almost like for personal use, because I felt like this kind of cut off some of my art in the center, so this one I could be a little bit more rougher with, and then there you go, it can kind of fit in this box. And then I'd also fold the rules sheet and place that in there as well. So that's kind of all the main art assets, and I'll just kind of show also how the QR code works. So here I am just sharing my phone screen. I'll go into my camera and kind of go over to the QR code where I can go and click to this link that opens directly to the YouTube playlist that I made specifically for this game. So hello vampires, let's get ready to play. And you can go and play them all. This one is Who Will No Longer Be Ruled by the Sun. All of these are copyright free and created in Canva. Now here is basically the board game in digital format, so you kind of see it better without the glare. All of these assets were created in Adobe Illustrator. That should wrap up all of my assets. Thank you for watching.